Wait, we left the... Wait, wake up. Whoa, wake up. Hang on. Where's my light? Where is my light? I need a light. Holy crap. That could have been problematic. Alright, temporal storm cometh. We go into the glass tower. Alright, let's check out that pottery level up. Ooh, we have 2 options. 3 more voxels for each clay. Ooh, with save on clay. Or copy an additional voxel while copying layers. It could speed up our clay napping. Wow. I guess thrift. Like, I don't know. I don't know about those pottery levels. Like, none of them ever seem like I could do without pottery ever leveling up. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm missing something. What is the last one? Inspiration. When you burn a storage vessel, a flower pot, or a planter, you have a chance to create a special variant. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Some of the special variants of vessels, storage vessels, some of them look really good. I saw one on a trader. It looked like... It kind of looked like a beach. It had, like, at the bottom, a gray color. And then there was blues. And it looked like goldenrod as well for sunlight. It looked really nice. I don't know if that's worth getting Potter as a specialization when you can only choose one, but you know, that's something to think about, I guess. Increase the radius of your perfect fit and perfectionist. That's actually kind of good. If you are making a lot of pottery, you would want to boost up the skills that boost your pottery making. What is jackpot? Chance at each level to receive a second identical item. So it's kind of like the blacksmithing level up, where you, when you finish smithing an item, you have a chance to get a duplicate. I don't know why you would want that in pottery, like... I feel like the only way I would ever, like, see myself picking Otter and then getting these skills later on would be if it was a multiplayer server. Where, like, I don't have to worry about blacksmithing and I can focus on pottery making. Like, then, yes. But otherwise, I don't see a... At least not for this current run. I don't see a use to any of these skills. Which is kind of funny, because we picked Potter as our class. Like... The irony is not lost on me, guys. It's not. Believe me, it's not. We're a Potter, but we're gonna actually be leveling up things like metalworker. That'll be our profession. It'll be like our job is metalworking, but our hobby and what we view ourselves as a person is a potter, right? That makes sense. I'm a potter for my hobby. I do things with pot and pottery and ceramics. But when I go to work, this is it. I'm a blacksmith. This is what they pay me for. It's not what I enjoy. Actually, it is what I enjoy. But, you know, we're gonna pretend like it's not. A little role play, if you will. Where are we going from here? Do we just sit down and smith a bunch of metal? We've got pies as well that need to be made. Yeah, because these berries are going to go bad in our pockets. We could make the pies first and then move on to blacksmithing. I also do want to go back and get that jasper that we kind of forgot to bring the tools for. Which order should we do that in, though? If we put the berries in the fridge, they might last long enough for us to go out, come back, and then make the pies, but we would have to, like, be quick and then come back and make the pies immediately. I think it's better if we put the veg in the fridge, make pies out of the berries, go out, get the jasper, come back, put the flooring in, and then start blacksmithing. So it's like a number of steps to go before we actually blacksmith, but these steps are necessary. Yep, that's right. We need food. And we can't let these berries just perish. That would be a waste. A waste of our time collecting them, a waste of... oh boy, yeah. A waste of Mother Nature providing them to us. We can't turn our back on Mother Nature. Even if she keeps raining on us and drowning out our prospecting dreams, we have to trust her that she knows what she's doing. Oh, hello. Yeah, that boy scared me. Didn't it say this was ending? Or waning? Okay, there we go. Go on. Bye-bye. Alright. I see a snake, but I don't see any spooky boys over this way. There's my pig. There's that crawly boy. We're looking good. We're gonna go down into the kitchen. Double check no one's downstairs. Good. Okay. Oh wait, we need inventory space. We can just put a bunch of stuff down here for now that doesn't belong here. Hey, look at that. We leveled up again. What did I say? We're gonna get well rested. Well rested at level 7. Boom. Just like that. And now, when we go to bed, We will wake up feeling refreshed, feeling anew, and we will get a slight experience boost to the first few minutes of our day. Surely that will help us. Surely I won't squander those minutes. Sounds like, well, what happened last time I went to bed? Well, I went to bed, I woke up, I ran up a tower, and stood up there and did nothing for the day. Nah, we won't squander this experience boost. No, no, no. Surely we won't. Of course not. Why would we do that? I think while that cooks, we should pail some water. Oh, hang on. I saw that cook out of the corner of my eye. Come here, you. Go there for now. Pop you in. So what the heck did I do here? I wrote with cave art. Oh, I wrote that this is my home? What am I, 5? I walked into the kitchen with a piece of charcoal, and underneath the cheese shelf next to the firewood, I marked that this was my home. I must be 5 years old. A literal child. Oh god. That's funny. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Let's put the veg in the fridge. Let's grab the tools we need. Wait a minute. That meat's gonna go bad. Let's make jerky. That can just spoil. I don't really care. We'll put the flour in there instead. Here, put that in there. And we need a hammer and chisel. Perfect. Do we need anything else? What about our raft? We have our raft. We have water. We have food. We have red clay for some reason. Sticks for some reason. This for some reason. Okay. We are ready to go. Oh god, I hope it's not raining in the direction we need to go in, because if we need to use our navigational system, it it won't work. Although I do feel like we might be able to stumble our way onto it again. We're in the right area. It's by wherever this fire happened in those trees over there. Should be able to go in this direction and find it. I think before this pond. Quartz. Should be over here, I believe. Yep, there's that. Okay. Did you figure out what's up with the raft decal? No. I don't Google solutions to anything, and if something happens in a mod, like I'm not like inherently looking up like, hey, what happened? I just think I get a cool. I think I just get a cool raft. It doesn't say anything. It says, hold in your inventory, blah blah blah. It says the same thing it did before. I just call it a blessing. A blessing of the shark. Yeah, the crab one was pretty cool too. I'd like to see what other decals we can get. Would be interesting. Now where is that? Where's my Jasper? Do I have to whip out the navigational device? Oh boy. I know I'm in the right area. We just need to hone in on it. Okay, there's that. That. Okay, the clay. So, over this hill. Yes, 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 yes. My internal GPS is functioning. It's getting dark, and that's not enough, Jasper. We need more. Oh boy. That's not gonna work. Huh? Is that really one beam? Oh god. Okay, we'll just take a little bit more. Oop, that's not what I was supposed to click. Alright, sure. 32. We'll go with that. I don't think we'll need more. Oh. Also, do we... I can't even mark this down. Hello? What was that? I know what that was. That was a rhetorical question. Oh my gosh. Well. And here I was worried about the bear. Yo. Wait, are they friendly? Hi. Hello. They seem pretty chill. What's up, dude? How are you doing? That's cool. They don't want to eat me. Awesome. I love pandas. I love panda bears. We might not have to murder them. Isn't that great? Oh. Wait, what the heck is that? Oh, it's just that stupid cave. I don't like that cave. There's our house. Ah, that was a bad move. Didn't realize there were rocks right there. I just broke that whole thing. Awesome. Way to go, me. Way to go. Just touching an object and you ruined everything. Okay, let's polish some rock. How do we polish a rock? With a hammer and a chisel. Guys, it's just that easy. You take your hammer, you take your chisel, polish the rock. Easy peasy. What do you do with polished rock? You slab it, maybe. Could be. How do you do that? You do that, you get 2 out of it. We can conserve on the rock. 64 rock. That's gotta be twice as much rock than we need. Oh, wait, don't go there. Go here, go there. Okay. We have to pick things up, move things about. But when we're done... Wait, can I not pick the chest up? Maybe it goes in the other inventory slot. You're kidding me. The carry-on mod doesn't pick up trunks? Just because they're two squares? What? Are you gonna say you need two people to pick that up? Is there a mod to make two people pick them up and carry them like you would a fridge or some shit? Or a, or a, or a couch? Imagine you're in your multiplayer server and you just see two people carrying furniture. Oh my god, that'd be so silly. Ah, crap. That means I guess we have to empty this. Super. Super. We'll do that last, I think. Let's start with the flooring, right? We'll start here. Let's get a look at what we're looking at. Oh. Yes, please. More of that. That looks delightful. It's more pink than I thought it was gonna be, but I don't mind it. I actually like it a lot. It's kind of like shiny. Very nice. We might have to polish some other rocks to see what they end up looking like. There are some green rocks that I'm thinking might look pretty good. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Very nice, very nice. I think I might want to change these planks. Do something to them. I know we want to get rid of this. We want to destroy this whole thing. Not today, though. Not right now, at least. We have 4 that we need to smelt. Right? That's 9, and 3, that's 9, and... Wait, 1, 2, 3... I think I preemptively lit that. Oh no. Wait, I want... 1, 2, and then... Okay, that's better. I don't think that's really good, but... Whatever. If we're wasting some more, we're wasting some more. What are you gonna do about it? Sue me. Where's the fat now? Is that in here? That is still in there. Okay, that's good. Let's put that back where it was. Eventually we'll replace that with a chest. Maybe we'll put it over here. Maybe we'll socket it into the wall or something. No, because then this would have to be a too thick wall. We'll think of something. We'll think of something. What else? What else do we have? We have to replace that floor. This block here. So that leaves us with, what, 39 more Jasper slabs? Oh, wait, some of them will go here. There'll be another 4. The flooring here. I'm not sure where else they'll go. I almost want to replace the bald cypress with some other masonry. Wait, what is it called? What is that rock? Conglomerate? I don't know how I feel about that one. What about the blocks? We could make it out of blocks. Wait, there's also... Was it slate or shale that we found? I think it was shale. It was the darker one, right? No, shale is more gray. Maybe it was slate that we found. Either way, let's look at both. Shale would look nice. The dark gray with the red. How about slate? That's even darker. More of a black. I'd prefer the shale, honestly. I think that might be what we go for, though. We might go for shale ashlar block. Ooh, we could then make it into small bricks and make it actual brickwork. Yeah, let's do that. That needs mortar, doesn't it? Okay, we can make mortar. That won't be a problem. For this, I have a solution. It's a little tricky one, a little workaround. It's a solution nonetheless. Oh, don't go in there, go in here. Alright, we need this. We're gonna pour the anvil. This is our upgraded anvil. We are leaving the Copper Age in the dust. Now, entering the Bronze Age. It's a beautiful sight. Surely any second now. There we go. Let's get that all in there. Fill her up. Perfect. Now, an extra hammer. An extra shovel. And of course, a few ingots to work with. Those ingots will be our spyglass. That's right, it's finally happening. We're getting back my favorite tool in the entire arsenal. One of the simplest tools, but my favorite, the spyglass. Oh my god, chat. I'm so excited. Ooh, I gotta be careful not to accidentally step on that. That's in a really bad spot. Maybe we move some stuff around. What about we move the bin? Right, hang on. We have to also consider this will be open space. What if the bin was over here, beside this, right up against the wall? Then we'd have 2 more squares here and 2 more squares here open to do, well, probably nothing with. It'll just be open space, but more open space, more free room means I can move this over there, and I'm less likely to step on it accidentally when I go to butcher an animal. Which is something I would like to avoid. So what are we gonna need to move this? We've already dug out the basement in the kitchen. The problem is that spooky boys like to show up down there because there's not a whole lot of lighting. What's the remedy? More lighting? We have... Okay, we've processed enough tin to get us into the anvil and a few more tools. Got a spare hammer coming. We have 1.5 picks. And we have about about six copper ingots. Now I think we can stretch that to like 7 or 8 bronze ingots, maybe even more. Well, maybe not more. Probably 8 would be the most. What if we made a lantern? A single lantern. Not to carry around, but for the basement. What would what would that cost us? Four nuggets? Is that right? Hmm. We'll try that. Ooh, it's actually shy. How did I not do that right? 32 and 4? Oh, right. That's why. That works. Yeah, and by the time that's heated up, we should be able to take those ingots out. Or, alternatively, maybe the other ingot molds have finished cooking. That would be nice. Look at that. Oh, I can't pick them up, apparently. Can... Always have to empty out the pockets. Every 5 seconds. We're always picking things up, never putting them down. We still have all this leather to process. That's hilarious. Anyways, let's get rid of this crab meat. Yeah, just throw it at the door. I don't know why I'm pouring them right into here. So I can step on them, probably. Let's destroy this now. Okay. And how about we also just do this? Okay, I don't think we lost anything. Do have to reorganize this, though. Go over here. You go over here. You go over there. And you go there. Boom. Good as new. Can I put more stuff in there? Yeah, of course I can. Support beams, they live there. That's their home. How about... Fire starter can go in there, sure. Rammed earth? Why not? We need water. Not immediately. Alright, these are done. Give me that. Pick those up. We can put these back. Shovel. Shovel goes at the end. Hammer goes in the center. Anvil goes over here. Don't have a... Actually, can that go in the bin? That's gonna look weird, but okay. Right, now I can put these down. Okay. Okay. I need a shelf. How do I shelf? Shelf has an H in it. How do I self? Can't put that on a shelf. That's crazy. Wait, what? Hang on. Real quick. Can I put a crucible on a shelf? I can. Okay, that's actually helpful. What about... I suppose the ingots could also go there, but that's not... That's not a solution. I need to do something with all this stuff in my pockets. Wait, don't I have leather? Can't I just make a leather bag? What have I been doing this whole time? Hello? How do you make a leather bag again? Is that it? That's not it. Is that it? That's not it. Don't tell me. I'm gonna figure this out. Hang on. I know the code. That's a helmet. I don't know the code. Oh, it's even cheaper than I thought it was. Holy crap. Okay. That helps. That actually helps a lot. An additional slot. Here, let's put that bag down since we don't need that now. Put that there. Alright, what do you got? Another hour and a half. Ingots with me. Yeah, we do need this extra little bit of space. It sounds kind of crazy to say we need like 4 additional squares of space, but that's literally what I need. I still need to replace the fire pit. It would go somewhere here or there, and these or those need to be relocated over there. And then the bin could go over there, or those could go over there, and then there'll be more room for this to go somewhere else against the wall, maybe over here. I guess for now, that's fine. Oh right, the food has to go in the fridge. Oop, I did not mean to press jump there. Damn, I need to like crouch to move slow just to get just the right angle. Well, that's nice. Nope. Okay. How hard is it going to be to make a candle? I'd say not hard at all, but it means we'd need to make a fruit press, which means we'd need a copper ingot, I think. Yeah. Uh, we could do that. Wait, that's also 2 resin? Hang on. I don't know if I have that much resin. Hang on. Pretty sure we only have that much resin. What did it say? The fruit press was 2. And then the candle was another 2. Yeah, okay. We have just enough. Okay, let's put the resin in here for now. Also put that with it. Alright, where are we headed next? We still have this pig. Give me... Right. Alright, and then meat pie, maybe. Maybe it's meat pie time. Meat pie o'clock. See. Oh yeah. It's definitely meat pie time. We'll take the flour. Oh no. Actually, it's not meat pie time, it's berry pie time. Spoiled berry pie time. Do we make spoiled berry pie? Is that gonna be good? I don't know if that's good. Also, I'm pretty sure there's dudes in our kitchen. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna eat these. There's enough to make a pie or two, but we'll just eat these and make the cranberry pies. Mm. Oh, we do have. Perfect. We don't even have to go grab more grain. We were smart and left some in the kern. Oh, that is cool. Because we because we made this tower out of glass, you can see the sun shining through it like it's a window. That's nice considering we haven't made any windows. Not yet. We've got the lead for it though. Maybe we should. It would be my first time making windows. I don't have a use for the rest of the lead. That doesn't also need copper, does it? No, it just needs glass. Oh, and you can make the glass pane any wood? Okay. Okay, we gotta put some thought into that then. We can't just make them out of any old wood. Whatever wood we choose has to be... Well, it has to mesh well with wherever the window goes, right? So, careful thought will have to be put in to where the windows go and what wood we make them out of. Could we put a window in here? Like, where would it go? Here, maybe? And you could see... What? Out this area? No, that wouldn't really work. I suppose this room could get a window here, or a few windows. That would be fine. Yeah, I actually have not... I didn't build this building with windows in mind, so it doesn't actually make sense to put windows anywhere. I utilize wall space more than anything else. So like if you put a window there, it's gonna... We'll have to move the shelves, right? Hmm. This room could use some more light. How is this set up? It's got a light there, a light there. Let me move this here. Actually, I kind of like that. Can I? And then... Okay, that leaves us without a light, but, you know. And burnt pie. Whoops. That wasn't what I meant to do, but... That's fine. That means the pie will last a little bit longer. We'll throw that in the fridge. It'll last for a bunch of days. It'll be fine. What's next on the agenda? Where do we go from here? We have food for the next few days. So now we get to explore, we get to play, we get to construct, we get to build, we get to do all those fun things. First, we need to put things in the fridge or they will spoil. We don't want to lose a bunch of food. Actually, wait a minute. Is there a spare bowl up here before I leave the kitchen? There's one. There's two. That means one of you can become a candle. Well, not a candle. Oil lamp. One of these boys, right? That'll be my traveling companion. Ooh. This hallway could use some light. In the future. This is well lit. That's good. There we go. Now I have a light. Food goes in the fridge. Those pies will keep. This stuff will go in. So what do we have? 2 days on the meat. 2 days on the meat. 14, 22, 15. That there. There. 58 days. What about the eggs? 4 hours. 4 hours to make something with the eggs. Or 3 hours. 3 hours to make something with the eggs. I could add eggs to meat stew. Or veggie stew, maybe? No. I don't want to make the meat into a stew just to put egg in it. Actually, that'll work. Why don't we take that egg, that veg, do this, egg, egg, veg. Why is it not? Didn't you say first 2 slot must be eggs? Optional. I'm using the pot. The first 2 slot is egg. Huh? I don't even know what to do with the egg. Here, we're just gonna shift control crack full. Okay, we have liquid chicken egg. What do we do with liquid chicken egg? Pasta. What is soft dough? Wait, muffins. We can make muffins. Hold up. Soft dough. How do you make soft dough? Egg. Water, I'm assuming. Yep, I see water. Flour. Water, flour, egg. We can make 3. That's it. Okay, how do I do that again? I put that in the mixing bowl. We go egg, flour, and water. Nope. Water. Give it a mix. Muffins. Yes. I've never made muffins before. We're gonna have to go out and collect some berries to make berry muffin. Right? Where is it? Muffin dough. Soft dough. Oh, you can use the cactus fruit? Guys, I think I'm gonna go out. Yeah, we're gonna go out. We're gonna look for that cactus fruit. Maybe the cactuses have fruited, right? Let's throw a bunch of junk in here. This will be our junk trunk. Let's eat the patty straw. Delicious. Flour. We'll just put the flour in the kern. Whoops. I don't want to pick that up. Put more junk in our trunk. Here we go. Jasper. Cordage. Fishing hooks. Alright. How long is this gonna last? 3 days? Okay. That's fine. Hammer down. We're gonna go to bed. Did we bring the butchering bag? No, 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 no. Not this time. We have a ton of meat on hand. We actually have a lot of blood. We can make some blood dough as well. 22 hours? That's not good. Put that in the fridge. 2 days. Okay, that is good. Also, put the dough in the fridge. 6 days. Perfect. Now, bedtime. We've got water. We've got food. We've got bandages, raft, our light. We have a way to make tools. We have our journal. I was gonna say compass. It's not a compass. Our navigational device. Alright, we're ready for bed. Our bed's not there anymore.